Well guys, this is one of the, if not the most famous island in all of Philippines, the Filipino paradise. And today I want to take you along over the next 4 or 5 days, see what is going on here, see if it's worth the hype, and even more so, it's definitely a nice place, but it's very, very busy. But at the same time, you see it behind me, some of the bluest waters in the world. The palm trees just look straight out of a old school Windows screensaver, and it is truly a magical place in many ways. So it's not a large island. From Philippines, I hopped on the plane. It took me like, I don't know, in total maybe 4 or 5 hours to get on here, a 1-hour flight, and then you are arriving here. And from what I understand, there's like a lot of different neighborhoods. Right now we are in one of the busy ones, I think Station 2, D Mall. In many ways the island is very developed, it's very convenient, it's very comfortable, it's very much a little holiday getaway. But today I want to see if I would come back after here. There's many places with amazing beaches in the Philippines, but what does the island have to offer that you can, let's say, perhaps justify the super busyness, or maybe that is what you're coming here for as well. So let me take you along on a couple of days in Boracay. I'm okay, thank you, thank you.
Fishing like
Ooh, you can do fishing around here. So first thing you're gonna notice is walking by the side is very nice. Actually, I walked by in the morning. It's quiet, but during the day it's crazy busy. So vendors on the side of the road, but you have to keep in mind this is the most busy area where we're starting off here. And I would say the major kind of like convenience is the fact that it's really developed in the sense we are on a small island strip. There's beaches on both sides. You can kind of like walk from one side to another. And the way I understand the island, they kind of divide it by calling it stations. This is Station 2. I'm living in Station 0. It's kind of like in the very corner where it's much quieter. And let's see what these different stations are about. So this is what I mean. We're gonna get copyrighted for music in a second, but at like restaurants, even got a Jollibee, the biggest Filipino chain. A little cut for the music. So that is kind of what I mean. Here's a tattoo studio right here, doing tattoos outside. This is something that you even, let's say, in most Filipino places and even busier cities are not gonna get like that. Super developed, kind of like beach, open air market area. This is how it looks walking through the D-town. So in case you come here, you don't have your swimming shorts on you, you need something, you will find everything you need here. Like, I'm really surprised. It's not just restaurants or cafes. It's really a full-fledged little shopping beach mall, open air. Not bad. Nice. Guys, quick break into today's video from Island Paradise here in the Philippines, and I have to tell you, there's no more annoying thing than being on the road and let's say your suitcase breaks or the wheels don't roll anymore, and that is not gonna happen if you are rolling with Level 8, today's video sponsor. And I have to tell you, compared to other luxury suitcase brands, they're much more affordable, but the quality and durability is really next level. So this one I already have for over a year, still rolls super smoothly. It's the Carry-On Pro with the laptop sleeve, quick access if you're in the airport, if you need something. And if you're a checked luggage type of person, then the ones with the wide grip that they have, the design, the quality, especially the elegance of the aluminum pieces is absolutely next level. And with my code Danny15, you can get 15% off their whole range, and there's really nothing to worry about. First of all, If something happens, they have a lifetime warranty on these suitcases, and also free shipping to, I believe, US, Canada, and Europe. So if you're anywhere there, you can get your hands on one of those, but they also do worldwide shipping. So no matter where you are, sometimes I've been in Asia, been delivered a new one of these. Having a backpack or having a regular suitcase is nice, but I'm telling you, once you go with level 8, you never go back. And so with that, let's get back to today's adventure. So like I would say 10-15 minute walk, maybe 20 down the road by the promenade. I have to tell you, this stretch of beach is crazy. It's just never ending, super white sands. Here the water is even clearer. And so in terms of beaches, you have to say it's one of the best spots in the world. But here, for my taste, way too busy. Let's get on to my transportation and let's see what else we can find around the island. That's why I got the little e-tricycle today. Let's see where he is. Just give him a call. Alrighty guys, here's my ride. Let's go. Ooh, we are on the express machine from the hotel. I would say, let's stop by the hotel. Let's show you where I'm staying. Super peaceful place. We're gonna, let's say, establish the base for the next couple of days. I want to show you, and then let's head over to a couple more spots. Let's go. Next stop, peaceful, a little tranquil oasis. Okay, but before we continue with Boracay, I would say let me show you where I'm staying here. I would say probably one of the most peaceful and private options on this island. As you have already noticed, it's a busy place. It's one of the most popular islands for good reasons, but with that, very often when you stay like in one of those busy areas I showed you, it can be very possible that like it's just gonna be a bit of a noisy experience. But yet there's a couple of places on this island that are a bit more secluded, a little bit on the mountain, and this is where we are right now, the one Hagdan Villas. So we are at station 0. I think in a bit I also want to show you a little bit more the, let's say, more under the radar beaches, as I have been told. I have not seen them yet myself. So there's supposed to be also, like outside of the main area, some spots that are mostly around this area. The island is not large, so you can pretty easily get around, but it's basically like private villas. I believe they have 5 of them right now, maybe building new ones. And the best thing about it is really the privacy as well as the space. The view is absolutely breathtaking. So I would say, let me just give you a quick tour. So we have 2 accesses. One is over here, the other one is up there, and let's start with the outdoor space. So first of all, the best part is they positioned it perfectly. The tanning area, the sun is shining on it most of the day. In the morning it comes from there, then it slowly eases up over there. You have this private pool, and I have to tell you, it's amazing. Super clean, very nice color, and because the sun is shining on it, it's actually like a nice temperature. It's not warm, but it's also not like super cold like sometimes these pools are if no sun is coming on it. So to start the little tour, everything is air conditioned and indoor. I love that. I love the open kind of like Bali concept style villas, but reality is you cannot really sit in a living room. You can take a couple of pictures, couple of videos, maybe spend there half an hour, and then you have to go into your rooms. Here, all of the rooms have doors, so you just close them down. You have the air conditioner running, amazing space with this amazing view. So I've kind of like set myself up over here, sitting overlooking this, which is amazing. And yeah, kitchen, definitely good to have. Have like a fridge, you can go to the supermarket. They make really nice food. I actually just had breakfast here. You can order whatever you want. I've asked for some extra eggs to get the protein in. It was absolutely amazing. Nice fresh little mango smoothie. But at the same time, if you're here with family, if you have your own stuff, you want to cook up, you have all the amenities you might need. When you ask them for coffee for breakfast, they just pump up the coffee machine and get you going with that. Got some snacks. And yeah, this is the living area. I would say where you would be spending most of the time. Nice little group area, big TV on the wall, but that is not it. So basically it's a 4-bedroom villa. You have one room here, the other one there. Let me show you the main one. On one side it's a little bit bigger than the other ones, but the best part is, again, you have this panoramic view. So coming in, once again, playful design, nice and tropical on the wall. Super comfy bed. When I actually lay down on it, I was like, wow, you know, the mattress is like really good. And what I put like the chair here a little bit in the corner, was shooting a little bit, but again, pretty playful design. You got this little astronaut standing there. Once again, TV in every room, and I would say this is the master bedroom because you have all these windows, and at night this is the amazing thing. Usually I need to close the curtains to be able to fall asleep, but here it gets really nice and dark, super quiet and peaceful, and in the morning you get woken up by the birds, by the sun. Like on this trip, it has been hot, it has been busy, I've been often oversleeping, but here it's kind of like super bright outside already, and I'm like, did I oversleep again? What is it, 10, 11? Nope, it's 8:30, and the sun at that point is speaking outside of the villa, straight into your eye, wakes you up, feeling good. So once again, here also nice little working area. So if you're staying with a big group, you have all the privacy you might want. Bathroom, super nice. Love this guy. You get it out of his nostrils, put it in yours. But yeah, so basically, also this carpet, I'm actually wondering if it's a real cow. Might be. Yeah, I think so. So once again, close the doors, keep it nice and cool. Just to give you an idea, once again, if you're staying with a big group, boom, just turned on the light for you here. Nice bedroom, open the chandeliers, also have good daylight. All of them have the wardrobe, private bathroom, table. So didn't even expect the villas to be so large. I don't know, all of them here are, I think, a similar size with slight differences. And yeah, this has been the one Hagdan Villas. Maybe I'll show you later the breakfast or dinner around here. But seriously, if you're staying here for a couple of days and you want to have both the bustling energy of Boracay, the busyness, the party, the nightlife perhaps, but at the same time also have your own spot a little bit to get yourself back to. A shower, haven't tried that yet. Actually, I would say let's actually walk through here a little bit. So in the morning I've been doing a little home workout around here, and yeah, so under us is another villa, and walking through the little hallways, show you from outside. So this is called the Hagdan Villa. This is, so to speak, the main entrance into my home, and now I'm actually seeing, okay, this is the living room, all of that. This is one of the bedrooms in the back. So a really nice and spacious site. Here is another kind of villa. I think people are living here right now. Over here they have this more open pool space, and up there this is the entrance. And once again they have kind of like transportation that can take you all around the island, wherever you might want to go. I think they also have a spa on site. Maybe gonna try that sometime later. But as you see, really the main selling point of this space is the tranquility. I don't know how the hell I came up with that word right now, but yeah, haven't even actually walked here. So I think we're gonna be driving around here with their transport, which I think is this thing over here. So yeah, one Hagdan Villas. Okay, just discovered they have actually bicycles over here. Why didn't they tell me that earlier? So guys, that is basically the way to get around the island. These tricycles are pretty much everywhere. They don't have regular ones, I think, for environmental reasons. And yeah, I support it for sure. So this is a little bit like how the regular street looks. We're back in the island. Decided to do a stop by Station 1 to get an idea of what is going on here. Let me set up my flippers here. They're nice. I hope nobody will like them too much. And this place, oh wow, okay, a little bit later throughout the day the tide is going down, so the water is quite further back, and this is called... I'm okay, thank you. Anything you would want if you're on the beach in one of the main areas, you will be offered it. And so this is station 1, much quieter. Again, you see the sand, super nice, and at the same time, when the tide is low, you pretty much can like walk. There's like a little sandbar that forms, and this over there is called Willie's Rock. Looks like it's some type of religious thing as well. I think there's Holy Mary little statue on there, and yeah, pretty nice. Some guys taking photos there on the sandbar. Pretty nice. From what I understand is that this is still the same beach we have been walking on earlier in the morning. So basically, what is it, station 1? You can walk all the way back. I mean, the stretch looks like I don't know how many kilometers, but definitely you can get a nice around like 1 hour walk in. And my guess is that the sandbar only kind of comes up when the tide goes back, which is pretty cool.
Hey, hello, boss. Huh?
So that is really interesting right now. This is called New Coast Boracay, and it's pretty much like a completely newly developed. These apartments are not even finished yet, but many are, and it's like amazing roads, palm trees on the sides, so it almost looks like a half residential. I'm also seeing a lot of hotels, so Ocean Way residences. Wow, maybe even can like live in Boracay. Such a different vibe, seriously. So I have to tell you, after a little short ride, what a different vibe. So peaceful. You have a wide, nice view of the island, and this spot, not really sure what to expect. I just saw it from the far. It's called Coast and Keyhole. Sounds a bit vulgar, but basically some type of rock formation. Let's go check it out. They really made it kind of like walkable here, set up these like little ropes, don't know for what, so you cannot go to the beach. So you see, very different here. The beach is quiet, and like I said, just driving up here, residential houses, condo buildings, and everything fairly spread out, very calm and peaceful, surrounded by beautiful nature. Wow. So let's check it out, what this place is. So guys, one of those places. Hello. Basically, it's just... Huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna be in line to take photo. I don't need a photo, thank you. So basically, it's just a rock, and there's a line to take a photo with the rock. Coast and Keyhole. All right. It's like you put some things on the map, you say it's a destination, and the line forms. Yeah, I think I'm as impressed by any other rock around the neighborhood, but visually I would say the whole neighborhood is really nice. Let's go check out the beaches there. From there I think we can get a nice view over here as well. So I mean, if you want to see the keyhole, do the hike up here, but any other rock will do as well. Make your own keyhole. Now that's what I call a peaceful beach. 4:30 p.m. we're at Hagdan Beach, and from what I understand, it's publicly accessible. From here you actually understand why the keyhole is actually a big deal, because from here, from the distance, it looks actually really cool. Basically it's like a rock formation, and in the middle there is an arc. And yeah, this Hagdan Beach, I think during the day probably the water is even bluer, kind of like that's when the blue effect comes around during the earlier time of the day. And yeah, super nice, much more private beach. In the back there's some sunbeds again. I think one bar restaurant probably from the hotel over here. So yeah, if you're looking for a peaceful part of Boracay, that might be very much it. And I think for now, let's head back to the villa, let's have dinner, let's enjoy the sunset there. It's crazy, very nice sunset in Boracay overall, but especially from a little bit higher up. And I think tomorrow the goal is going to be by myself, probably take the bicycle and go to a couple more of the secluded beaches, which I'm very excited to do. Like, the beauty of Boracay is unmatched, but like I said, I will want to make it an honest review. If you don't mind the crowds, if you like the busyness, it's amazing. But that's what I was hoping for, that there is some quiet places that you have kind of best of both worlds. And here we are, looking at the Keyhole, the Iligan Beach. So just stopping by the mall here in New Boracay. And like I said before, I think it's pretty much surrounded by condo buildings. So if you're looking to, you know, get some real estate here, potentially live here, I'm not sure if it's maybe a hotel. I don't think so, actually. Like, there is definitely a residential building. And yeah, really nice. Probably the higher units also have an ocean view. So here, kind of like a pool, looks very much more like a condo building than a hotel. So yeah, wow, I actually really didn't expect that, because the island is fairly small, that they also have such an area that is residentially developed. But still, seeing a lot of hotels, so if that is kind of the vibe you want to stay in, I would say the villa is optimal. One Hagdan. Here they take me around, so you can go here as well, but at the same time I quite like it around here. Let's say you stay here, can pop over to the beach, to the mall.
Going to the beach. Okay.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
See you. Ooh. Hello. How you doing? Best way here? I can walk here?
You can. It's okay.
To the villa, yeah? Alright. So I'm sure it would be a sick sunset by the beach, but I got a bit fried during the day. It's nice and hot. So no place like home. And every time I'm somewhere for a day, pretty much becomes home. The Hagdan Villa. Let's go enjoy the sunset. Probably the most peaceful place in Boracay. Like, I walk by some big hotels, and I have to tell you, there the vibe obviously again, party, busy, and here nice and secluded. Oh wow, look at that, pink skies. Which one's the best? They all look good. So I got some nice bikes in the corner here. All right. Alrighty, starting off a little bit different adventure. Got a bike from the neighborhood, from the hotel. Let's see, there's some type of action going on here. It's pretty cool. So it's basically like a little mix of girls dancing, guys playing basketball. Interesting. Look at that. That's local Filipino life here right for you. What's up, boys? How you doing? So I think it's in school here next to it, and the boys feel basketball is huge in the Philippines. Oh no, it's not only girls, there's guys too. Look at that. Boys, little boys. So, let's get off here in my shirtless mood from the premises of a likely elementary school. And yeah, the island is not large, but it's a little bit mountainy, so with the bike, it's a nice workout definitely. And let's see where we can get into. Should be, oh, these boys doing it right. Should be somewhere here, a beach. But also it's kind of nice to see the local, hello. To, yeah, see a little bit the real life of Boracay. In the backs, people just living their life, like in the old school days. It's quite nice, quite sweet. So we found the bike parking, and what do we have here? Some
sir.
all from fresh fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What are the prices?
Only 200. Big glass, sir, like that one.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I will do mango, please.
Mango shake.
Mango.
What's it, sir?
How long will it take? Because I want to go to the beach. Ooh, guys, we made it here after a long ride. I didn't take any water with me, thinking I'm gonna buy some water. So this is Puka Beach, something like that. Looks very different than, let's say, the main one. Like we're on a different side of the island. It's actually quite chill, and I've got weaseled into parking my bike there. I was like, fantastic, gonna get here, drink for a couple of dollars. The shakes go for $5 for a fruit shake. Wow, I don't know if it's like a extra priceless for people like me, but yeah, she was like, okay, we can do 200, but God bless. I'm gonna pick up my mango shake in a second. I was just surprising in a way, because I don't think locals are paying $6 for a mango shake. I don't know, let me know. 350 peso seems a bit steep for, but again, Boracay, that's I think, and probably another thing to mention is that many things here, actually the main cafes in the main areas, I checked the prices. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go check out, have some coffee somewhere, eat something. Very nice cafes here, but at the same time, some things, like for example renting a scooter, goes for like literally $45 a day. But the thing is, you don't really need a scooter around here. You have this e-tricycles for $1 or $2. You can get around the island. And what I do like very much, oh yeah, there's a helicopter landing pad here I saw. What I do like very much is how the different sides of the islands all feel very different. So here it almost feels like a different island. We're seeing actually a different island in the back over there somewhere, and kind of you see it much deeper waters around here. So I understand why they built kind of like most of the development around the shallow area. And yeah, you can get like a boat here, go kayaking, and I would say let's see where my golden mango shake is, because I need it right now after that bike ride. So on the side of the road you got like little shops, little bracelets, shirts. So very much also, actually I didn't expect that. We're quite far out, but here, how you doing, G?
Bro, you wanna try the cave adventure?
I think I'm okay, but looks very good. Nah, I'm good, thank you. Ooh, nice, my golden shake. Let's see. Somewhere. We can share, it's okay. Oh, nice and cold, perfect.
Ma'am, tara na.
Thank you.
Tara gani. Puli maupod ko si mo.
Alright, see you in a bit, thank you. Ooh, let's go for a walk. I mean, I have to say it's probably worth it. What is it, $5? For yep, amazing fresh Filipino mango. I would say let's walk along the beach, see what is going on there. Not many boats out here, so very, very different in many ways. I'm actually curious to check out the prices at the other places. Prices are not listed. Interesting. A master class on posing. Ooh. So walking further in, it gets really nice and peaceful. There's even some waves here in the water, so there's little made out of sticks Puka sign. And yeah, what they do very well generally in most Filipino more like touristy beaches, but especially in Boracay, is aesthetically lining up the coconut trees, like especially on the main beach, the white beach you saw earlier in the beginning, like absolutely perfect aesthetic. I'm sure most of the trees are there naturally, but I'm sure some are also adjusted. And yeah, I would say if you're looking for a bit of a more quieter spot, a little bit more of a wider beach, especially if you're staying further here in the back, which I would definitely recommend, and just explore the rest of the island. It's quite a bit more of what you said, more of a wild feeling, in the sense of the waves are hitting a bit wide beach, like only a couple of mango shake things on the sides, and that's about it. Nice for a walk, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, and would you look at that beautiful walk. And the nicest part is that back here it feels like actually really wild. In the back maybe you see there's a boat docking, a couple of people walking all the way forward there, barely anybody. So that is, yeah, the perks of the other side of the island. Ooh, I love my beach walks. And Puka Beach, if you're looking for a bit more secluded, a bit less busy. Right now, I mean, it's like 3 p.m. something, so it's obviously still a couple of boats docking on, but that's about it. So really, even though as busy as this island is, you still got your hidden nice little corners. Over here? There's something there? There's something there? Like, I'll just walk. All right. It looks like we made it to the end of the beach, into some pretty cool rock formations with like little openings into the ocean. And yeah, so different, such a different, no, there is nothing. That is the end of Puka Beach, unless you want to climb up, which would be pretty cool, but not on these spicy rocks. Spicy, sharp, spiky. So let's head back. Basically, it is a pretty nice spot for photos overall, I would say. Whew. Look at that, guys. The end of Puka Beach. So I would say let's get back on my bike. Probably head back to the hotel for now, but yeah, this beach, I would say I give the highest rating in terms of a certain little adventure factor. Literally, these guys set up a base under the rock, and they're more or less the only people camping out here. Okay, so much. Now, let's get back. Let's enjoy it. So, and as developed as the island is, there's still a big resort being built here. So I guess the DNA of that beach is gonna change a little bit. But that is the flow of things, especially on an island like that. But at the end, I'll share with you my full review, because I'm so far quite happy that it's one of those islands that has many different sides. For now, let's get back. And I feel like I could use some recovery after this little endeavor. So let's see. Hello. Sorry, it wasn't a shower. All right. Where should we do it?
So, is it okay in your bed?
Sure.
Okay.
So on the bed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, this one's a bit messy. I have a clean bed over there, or this one's good.
Is it okay to take off your shorts?
Sure. Oops. Can turn on also. Ooh, guys, got back. Got a bit of a nice tan on the beach, and as you have maybe seen, they're offering basically like an in-house spa. What I was surprised is they can also come to your villa. Nice little de-stress massage. Second time I had a massage in the Philippines, and I have to tell you, they're actually really good at it. Sometimes also go a bit harder. Like really, I have to tell you, whoo, could have gone to sleep already, but what I wanted to do is enjoy this sunset and try their dinner here properly. So let's see, they just brought it. There was also a little nice rice, and I have to tell you, Filipino food for me is a little bit of a hit or miss, in a sense of some dishes I think are absolutely amazing, other dishes are just a bit too salty for me, maybe a bit too creamy, too fatty. But the way they do their seafood and their soups, look at it. What we're looking here at basically is famous Filipino beef soup. And then we got a nice salad. I asked for some extra chicken for the proteins. And got a little rice on the side I just got. And this squid, and I just tried it. Delicious. Like, it's not easy to make squid in a way that I really like it. Sometimes it tastes too seafoody, sometimes it's too fried up where it's almost loses its taste. So for me it's kind of like a fine balance. Just got the weapons for making it work here. I'm really excited to try the soup. I've had beef soup quite a couple of times in the Philippines, so every time, depending how they stew it, so look at it. Super creamy. You got these chunks of beef in there, little chili. The meat. Wow. Let's try the soup. Yep. Just how I like it. So it's nice, salty, but mostly it's the broth. It's the long and slow cooked beef. So probably one of my all-time favorite dishes, I would say. The simplicity of it. And so this is kind of like a little bit my peaceful getaway here on the mountain. Gonna be enjoying the sunset, seeing some planes flying in. Some people's Boracay adventure just begins, and tomorrow I think we're gonna again go to some of the busier places, and want to share with you my thoughts about Boracay here after it is already 4 days. I didn't film every day, but yeah, gonna eat and see you tomorrow morning. Ooh, good morning. So always amazing to wake up with the sun peeking into the room, overlooking Boracay, seeing the action already with the boats passing through here. I mean, not quite here, back there. And yeah, they just brought the breakfast, so I thought let's get the camera rolling. I think I'm going a little bit more protein concentrated than usual, but basically I asked them for some extra eggs. Very nice Filipino chicken tocino. It's kind of like, feels like a little bit of some type of sauce in there, pretty heavy, but I like it. Super nice eggs with some rice, like I said, some extra eggs, omelette, a little bit of bread, nice little salad, and I cannot get enough of the Philippines mangoes, smoothies. And for today the plan is to go a bit on my own. On the one side they have some kind of private beach right here, maybe I'll check it out later, and also they have some beach they say is more secluded, more quiet, some large beach. I'm interested to check it out, perhaps with a different kind of transportation that they're offering here as well. Basically gonna hop on the bike, go by myself. It's really hot, but I think it will be a nice workout as well as little tanning session. So most of the time I'm quite tan, but right now not as much as usual, so that should fix it. You know, when you kind of like sweat a bit and there's also sun exposure, I feel like you get tan even quicker. Some people are using like these like oils or something, but nah. So yeah, gonna have a little peaceful breakfast and then we'll see what else we can do. Let's get a coffee. Best part, I think I've mentioned it before, I'm having my own coffee machine. I don't know if it's actually a good thing for me because I'm going a bit crazy. But yeah, yesterday I didn't finish all the food, put it in the fridge, then put it in the microwave, heat it up for me. So also quite surprisingly, the Wi-Fi here is pretty good. So in most of Philippines outside of like Manila, even Manila can be a bit tricky, you have like island Wi-Fi. But here I had like a 10 Mbit upload speed, which is for the islands pretty freaking good. And yeah, it was also a good place to get some work done. But now let's explore and let's get a full and whole picture of this island. So heading to the next beach nearby. Can also walk there 20 minutes, but very hot already. I think later when it's a little bit cooler, gonna head out on a bike. But for now, going to Boracay Beach. Should be like a 15-minute walk from the villa, 20 minutes, but downhill, so it's kind of like should be more secluded. Let's see what we can find. Look at that, guys, going to Paradise Beach, and we got little baby goats. Oh shit, this one got balls like a motherfucker. So made it down here, and I have to tell you, it's pretty nice. There's a couple local dudes drinking at 2 p.m. smoking something funny. But other than that, there's just a couple in the back there. Beautiful bay, crystal clear water. I would say let's make it down there. Let's test out the water. And over there is kind of like some nice, I think it used to be connected with the mainland. You were able to walk. Looks like it kind of like fell through. Little islands in the water. And yeah, very much kind of like type of beach that what's up, boy? Let's go check out what they're doing. They're waving at me. It's yeah, almost like a little local secret beach, in the sense that I've only seen a couple of locals swimming, a couple of boats. Maybe they come on the boats, who knows. What's up, boys? What you up to? Little party? Nice. How you doing? All good? Cheers.
Fine.
What are you eating? What's up? What's your name?
Laurie.
Laurie?
My name is Ronald.
Laurie and Ronald. Nice. Fried fish?
Yeah.
Very good. Some Red Horse classic.
Yeah. You want shot?
Oh, I'm good. I think you finished already everything, so not much left, yeah?
Yeah.
Was good?
Okay.
All right. I can walk here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Can walk? All right.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Whew. So I think we're gonna walk over there. Ooh, there was a lot of red horses in the system already, you can tell. I'm actually wondering how much percentage it has. I tried red horse once and I can tell you, it hits quite good. The local beer, probably a bit more than 4%. So yeah, let's hop into the water. Look at that. And so I would say let's wrap up a little bit the Boracay experience. It has been at this point 4 days, and hands down, you have to say it, some of the bluest waters in the world. The way they cleaned up the white beach and everything around like the main stations is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, the homie with the red horse is approaching. But I have to tell you that the busyness of especially Station 2, where the D-Mall is, it's like probably one of the busiest beaches I've ever seen, especially in the sense that the beach itself, I don't know why, maybe during the day people find it a bit too hot. It's not that busy, but the walkway around it is just filled with hundreds and hundreds of people, which is understandable. It's not a large island and is one of the most popular ones. Still, it's kind of like a fairly chill vibe in the sense, outside of the fact that you cannot walk anywhere without being a massage offered or a tour or anything like that. And that's where I would say it's really about what kind of experience you want to have. If you like the busyness, if you, especially I'm sure in the evenings from what I see, there's probably also things going on most of the day, most of the night. But the nice thing is that the island is large enough that you can escape it. So I think I showed it in this video very much. Different neighborhoods. The new Boracay is almost residential in a sense. I still have 2 days left here. I'm gonna move to another place to stay. It's gonna be exciting. I don't know really what to expect, but again, another beach that I haven't seen yet. And if you're looking for kind of a beach to yourself, here, I'm sure if you come in the morning, there's probably nobody gonna be here. The beach before the Puka beach looks absolutely amazing. I'm sure in the morning, those places are really, in many ways, also kind of like still fairly different and natural compared to the main beach, which is almost like out of like a Windows screensaver type of a situation. So I would say my favorite spots in terms of the visual is definitely around the White Beach area. I would recommend to come there in the morning to enjoy it, maybe breakfast, coffee. From what I've seen on one morning that I passed by, it's much more peaceful. And throughout the day, find a place that is a little bit outside of the main areas and just scout around the different beaches. With the e-tricycle, it's easy to get around. They're driving throughout the island kind of like publicly all the time from what I see. And I would say around, like, depending if you want to go chill, want to go slow, maybe 5 days a week is good. But overall, I think you can see and feel most things within 2 to 4 days. It's kind of like what I did. I saw most of the island in 2 days. And yeah, Boracay overall still for me in my top 5 in terms of nice beaches. But I have to tell you, for me personally, just because it's also like very much a family travel destinations and it's a little bit small, it was hard to get a scooter and things like that. In terms of adventure, I think once you visit it a couple of times, it's kind of like a vacation getaway where you go to a hotel, and that's what I'm gonna do in the next couple of days. Just gonna enjoy and experience another hotel before I'm going to bigger cities, going to other countries. This is probably gonna be my last beach destination in Southeast Asia. Probably not for this year, probably will be back at the end of the year and maybe visit Philippines even again. Go to some places I haven't been before. But for now, for the next couple of months, maybe there will be some beaches in Europe, but there will not be these blue shades, and probably only places like Maldives can compare with these blue shades, but you don't get the energy, the culture, the, how to say it? No, I would say for me, honestly, it's the adventure factor in Philippines, which with these type of blue waters, this type of adventure, you probably cannot get in many places in this world. So if you're new here by any chance, here on the channel I document my life under the premise of building a life of freedom around the world, going to places that offer more. And in terms of nature as well as the cost, to mention the cost of Boracay, you have to honestly say it's one of the most expensive islands in the Philippines. There is decent price accommodation. Food is maybe slightly higher as in other places, but there's these like little things like the scooter rentals, like the prices on the beaches for the things they might want to charge, which is just much larger than in most other places. But again, if you're coming here for like a resort experience, a beach experience, I would say it's definitely worth it in many ways. So yeah, you can join me on Instagram to see where I am right now. We're gonna see each other in the next one. I'm busy right now.
What's your name?
My name is Danny.
Ronald.
Ronald, I know you already.
Hello?
Drinking a lot?
Yeah.
I see that. Your pupils are like marbles.
No.
Ronald, go easy on the red horse. I'll finish my video, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
enjoy Boracay. What part of Philippines are you from?
In Dinawid.
Dinawid?
Dinawid.
Close by? Okay. All right,
Thank
cheers.
you.
Enjoy. I'll finish the video. Bye-bye.